Alright, we are live.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Greetings,
Nice.
everyone. Caddy Damas here. Joined again this week by Electric Chicken.
Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Chicken in the house, man. Ready to stream this? Ready to beam this?
We are here for round number 3, the
For the
Monaco
love.
Grand Prix.
Fantastic. Let's make this look good tonight. You know, I'm excited. I'm excited. You know, if everybody can make it to turn one, and I think we're going to see some excellent passes. You know, I mean, pretty much the only place to pass here is the Nouvelle chicane. You know, after the tunnel, right? So
Yeah,
not,
I mean, you may be able to make a bold attempt down into turn 1, but, you know, it's asking a lot.
not yeah, not for the faint of heart, and asking a lot for sure. I can't hear the game. What's going on here? My game is.
Oh, hey, we got a track map now. How about that? That's nice.
Oh, there you go. That's so weird.
Thanks, Codemasters. Give me a track map. I can actually see who's where on the track. So it looks like,
nice.
I think it's
Right?
going to be, looks like Fuzz maybe leading the pack. Heading into Sandoval.
Sandoval.
One of the most
Sandoval's hard.
One of the most
You gotta get that.
unforgiving tracks right here. I mean, you make one
Oh,
little mistake and you're done.
I know, it's so savage. I'm excited for these guys, but I'm also really scared for them.
Oh, I want to see
For
some
sure.
carnage.
Yeah, I want to see people die. Jurassic Park 4. Is this stream up? Let me get that stream up. Let's check out the chat. How's the
Should
chat
be,
doing
yeah.
tonight?
Oh, no rain, just overcast? That's a bummer. Camden Luca with the
giant
fastest lap, 1:12. Name I'm quite
Bangkok.
familiar with from the Sunday Night League.
This Sunday Night League. Sunday.
RC
Who-
with
who
the
are-
fastest.
1:11.724. That's excellent. We're gonna need to see some 110s though. I mean, 1:11 is just warming up. Just warming up. I bet RC's we're gonna see him put a low 1:11 down, maybe a high 110.
Buzz with a 1:11.3 on the mediums. Well
He's
done,
dirty
sir.
at this track. He holds the fastest time trial lap in the league, and I just can't come near it. 1:09 is absurd.
Yeah, that's...
So fast, caddy. I mean,
Yeah.
how do you even put that down?
No. I just try to crash out in the first corner and just be done with this track. That's my
Yeah.
strategy.
Do you take the wall in Massenet?
Yeah.
The whole wall?
I aim for the
Pretty
gallery and hope for the best.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So a mixed, maybe 60-40 hards or softs right now. So 1:11.312 from Harry. That's pretty nice. That's a good lap. That's a good lap. We got a Units. We got Prince. Ali's on his out lap. Brent's in the pit. We got some guys waiting in the pit like it's late. How do you feel about that? Waiting in the pit to kind of see what the field's doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad strategy. I was always a fan of trying to get out early and at least get a banker lap in. And then maybe try to push it a little bit more.
I agree
You
totally.
know.
I agree
But I mean, if you
totally.
do wait a little bit, you know, sometimes you can find some clearer track, which is important around here to not have anybody in front of you, not run into any traffic.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to get through traffic. I mean, and you know, even trying to get out of the way sometimes can cost you your own wing, right? I mean, there's just no space here.
Yeah.
Look at
Very-
all those yachts, man. How about
Yeah.
that?
People live in a different world there. Doss
Yeah,
sets
I
a
actually took
1:11.3.
Oh, God, so fast. Dawson. Did you see his candid photo from the gym the other day in his skinny Golds tee?
I did
Much
not.
appreciated. Oh, you missed it.
Yeah, I had been on the Discord too much this week.
Yeah, me neither. I know. It's just working those 12s right. It's tough to get on the chat and have something funny to say. You know, it's tough out there for brother. Scavany's on his way out. I think he's in a hot lap too.
It's
He's
on a
coming
hot lap
around.
right now.
Coming to Saint Deval. Oh no, he's coming into
Looks
bits.
like Zimaglis is on a hot lap, it looks like, in Toro Rosso. Heading down through Casino.
Yeah, coming to the hairpin. Looks good. And we got Ryan's on his out lap right behind him. I can throw you off a little bit. I mean, it's tough. So I don't know about you, man, but sometimes when I got somebody right on my ass, which is always at this track, it throws me off a little bit.
Yeah.
Or in front of you, too. Right?
Yeah, I mean, you end up looking in your mirrors instead of watching the track, trying not to screw up.
Makes it clean through Novella. And coming through to Tabec. I don't even know these. We got the pool chicane. Oh, he set a purple mid-sector. Good for him.
Yeah, not bad there. See, that is nice to see now on the track map. To be able to see.
Fuck yeah. Oops. I agree totally. Oh, back to the top.
Yeah, he's strong. Newest full-time driver here in Tier 1. So, it's definitely somebody to watch out for on those mediums as well.
Goodness. What a dirty man. A 1:10.353. That's faster than my time trial soft. That's insane.
Yeah. Guinness improved his time up to a 1:11.3.
Yeah.
Those mediums.
We got the Toros in the top 5. That's exciting to see. I want to see what Fuzz can do. I mean, you know he's so fast around here.
Yeah, I mean, you really got to be committed to your corners on this track. You know when you're going to be turning in and know your braking points.
Oh, a commitment. You said it best. I mean, and coming through Novella, the chicane through 10, that is the pinnacle of commitment. Coming out of that tunnel, hitting that braking point just after the 100 board, going downhill and parlaying that into the best you can do to not invalidate the lap or get a warning for that matter during the race, right?
Yeah. And not just that, but the lighting coming out of the tunnel. You know, the braking board comes up on you so quick.
Yep. So Sam gave up the lap.
Riding on board here with RC. We'll see what he can do, if he can improve and get back up near the top again. Just over a second behind Beck's time. See if he improves.
Nice.
Does improve to a 1:10.8, but I agree with you. Somebody's going to have to get in the 109s. I think if they want to take pole. What else do we have that's out there right now? Looks like Puff Digital's on an out lap. Let's see what he can do. Heading down out of the tunnel. Looks like he took the chicane quite nicely.
Harry Hotspurs. He's coming in.
Oh, as Puff hits the wall and loses a bunch of wing there. Just going into the swimming pool. That's going to hurt the time. I think he probably will come diving into the pits. Yeah. Coming straight into the pits.
Good job, Buff Daddy. My man. He actually complimented me on the wine and commentary. Said it's a great mix. And I appreciate that. I really do. And it's actually funny is my local liquor store is really close and I didn't have any wine and I actually managed to get out, get the bottle of wine and get back in 6 minutes.
Well, that's pretty impressive. That's a close liquor store then.
Oh yeah, you know what the problem is though. The unfortunate thing is the lady there said it's good to see you again, and I said fuck off.
Yeah, I know that feeling. It's like, good to oh, your usual. Oh damn it! I go here too. I come here too often.
For sure, right? Absolutely, I agree with you. Camden Luca, I think he is a reserve driver if I'm not mistaken. He seems to be putting some boots on. He actually set a purple first sector.
Yeah, he's solid. He won the Sunday night league I just finished up with last week. He won the championship in that league. Very strong driver.
Wow.
So always someone to watch out for.
Maybe a little bit too much curve there on Portier.
Yeah, I saw that there. Looked like he almost had the car up on 2 wheels.
But I guess that's what you have to do for speed, eh? Take that left-hander, you got to hit that perfectly, and if you go a little too far, unfortunately, that's your day.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, that was it through pool. He'll have to think about getting on a set here.
Riding on board here with Jennett. Let's see if he can improve his time. He's on softs now.
That boy Ginnett. I love Keenan. He's just a.
Oh, he's diving into the
fantastic.
pits, so I guess he
He's
did
going into
not
the
like
pits,
that lap at the moment. Let's see if we're not right on board with here.
D-Zig into. Who looks like they're going? We got.
Oh, we got Bigga. Looks like, is he going to ready to cross the line? The only DRS zone here at the track. He sets a 1:11.8. It's good enough for 11th at the moment.
Poor man's pole, Ginnett. Actually, speaking of Ginnett, poor man's pole. I mean, it's a good spot to be in for this one. Almost last place as we're going. Coming in that first turn. Fuzz looks like he's going in hard on medium, setting a pretty good lap here. No purple sectors, but oh wow, jumps to 4th place.
Doth going to the top with a 1:10.2.
Holy yacht club! I can't believe it. Good job, Doth. Beck, I wonder if Beck's gonna have an answer. I mean, he is on mediums. That absolute savage.
Yeah, I mean, if he puts on a set of softs, he's definitely going to go into the 109s.
If he puts on a set of softs, Doth's gonna need a new set of underwear.
Like just driving around this track in general, you need one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you actually have to wear a diaper. It's mandatory.
I could believe that, actually. Let's see who we got going around right now.
That is pretty savage. Oh, hi there. Hello, chat. How are you guys tonight? It's good to have all our spectators here. Gaddy and I are
avoids the wall.
excited.
Puff sets
Puff into the wall?
No, he avoided it this time, and he set a purple middle sector.
Ooh, Puff, I gotta get there. Where is he?
He is running into a little bit of traffic. Ferrari, I'm not sure if that was possibly D-Zig or no, that had to be Doth that was in front of him for a moment. See what Puff can do. Sets a 1:10.6, good enough for third.
Nice, Puff man. I love it. That Red Bull man, they're actually faster around here. It's amazing. Look at all that.
Yeah, if I wonder if the wheelbase actually has any influence on this particular track, because I do believe they actually have a shorter wheelbase than like the Mercedes. Same thing with the Ferrari. Oh, as riding on board with Harry, he takes a little too much curb there. I think that was through that was through Portier there, and he lost part of his front wing. I think that'll be it for his hot lap here.
We got 4 minutes left. This is looking good. I mean, Doth with the fastest lap. Are we gonna? Do you think we're gonna see a 109?
Well, Beck's out on sauce right now, so I'm guessing if he can set any kind of lap like he did before, that quite possibly we could see him dip into the 109s.
We got about 5 people come through the hairpin, so we're going to see some laps here in a second. On board with Beck. On board with Beck, and he set
flying lap.
Yeah, he starts a flying lap, but also he set the fastest third sector too.
Yeah, on his out lap.
That was just for fun, folks.
Yeah, just for
funsies. You could almost call him a pervert. Okay, you're taking that right. It's imperative that you get your
little lock up there.
A little bit of lock up. You got to get this right, and almost take a little extra excel out there in the corner there. Coming downhill now.
Did not set a purple first sector. See what he does in the second sector.
Yeah. Coming down the hill now. Do Novella into Pool.
Looks like another little lock up there.
Not Pool, sorry.
Oh, and there goes part of the wing. We've seen that a couple times already. As he sets a purple second sector without any of his wing. I wonder if he'll continue on.
Oh, he is, absolutely. He's going hot.
Nope, he's dipping into the pits. He figures he can get a fresh set on and go out for another run at it.
I think there's time. With 3 minutes, there's definitely time for sure. We got a yellow. A lot of people in turn 6.
It looks like everybody's abandoned the medium tires here. The only one that's set a time on the mediums is Lit Romney right now.
Track position is everything. Absolutely. Gruesome car. Nice. If he's referring to the Gremlin, then I think he's spot on there. D-Zig looks like he's right on board with D-Zig. They're coming through the tunnel. Nice right apex there, out into the sun. He's coming down the hill to Novella. Is he going to get it right? Yeah, lots of curb. Coming out to Tabak. And just along the wall. I think he's doing pretty good here.
Camden Luca improves slightly.
Yeah, he's already set a pretty sexy lap, so it's going to be tough for him to get. There it comes out of Vasquez. Oh, and into the pits. Into the pits.
And we got a minute 52 left, so I'd imagine we'll see these guys strap on a fresh set of tires and get back out there for one last run. RC is about to cross the line. Let's see if he's able to improve on his time. Slightly, 1:10.5, so that gets him up to 5th at the moment.
Yeah. Oop, who's that? RC7. Man, this wine is tasty.
Fuzz sets a purple first sector. We're right on board here with him. So he heads through Portier and through the tunnel. Perhaps Fuzz will have something to say. Maybe he can
gotta get this right.
Get himself into the 109s.
Nice. Oh, excellent.
Takes that quite nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, but then that all wrong.
That also claimed...
That is, we've seen a lot of victims at that wall.
It claimed, whose lap was that? It claimed Beck's lap as well, unfortunately.
Puff Digital's early lap got claimed by the same wall.
Oh, so that's, so that would be...
Maybe we can start calling that the Wall of Champions?
Yeah, the fuzzy wall. The Wall of Champions.
Sorry, Canada. Monaco has its own Wall of Champions.
Oh, man,
as Puff invalidates his lap. That's the one nice thing about the track map now. You can actually see when somebody invalidates their lap.
Absolutely. Thank God for them. I mean... Oh! Sir Harry just right into the wall. He couldn't keep the traction through Massenet into Casino. Touched the wall there, so he's actually pulling off, and that's
his time is up. Zenith did not cross the line in time. All the top runners are done. I'm not sure if anybody, maybe Ryan, he's out there along with JFD. Big is still out there, Brent Crystals. They've done a couple laps on those softs.
Ooh, JFD just set a purple middle sector.
Ooh, we're right on board here with him.
First sector? Yeah.
Had to be
purple first sector.
First sector, it looked like.
A little tight there.
See what he can do. Maybe he can challenge Doth for the pole.
It all comes down to now. I mean, oh, he's flying through there. Got to get it right. Oh, perfect. You couldn't have fit a piece of paper.
So close to the wall right there.
Sure. Here we go. I'm excited for him. Maybe a little bit slow there. You kind of want to see a little bit of understeer.
Let's see what he can do. And no, he's not able to move his position up. So that is going to be that. Looks like everybody else.
The top 13 players under a second from each other. I mean, this is going to be fast. What do you call that? Fast times at something high school. I'm not sure.
Ridgemont.
Trying to throw it.
Fast times at Ridgemont High.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Spicoli.
Spicoli. Oh no, their cars are now trying to mesh.
Are they mating with each other? This is a family show, guys. Don't mate.
JFD, get that car under control.
You know, it looks like Zenith is trying to mount his teammate here as they go through Casino. Give him gentle little love taps.
Save it for after the race, people. Please. There's plenty of yachts to party at.
Rated PG-13.
Rated PG-13 with Caddy Damas.
But that is going to do it for qualifying. Doth and the Ferrari take a pole position, followed by Beck and Sir Harry Hotspur rounding out the top three. Then we have D-Zig, Zenith, RC, Zamoglis, Puff Digital, Gruesome, and Camden Luca rounding out the top 10. Then we have Fuzz, Ryan,
boys.
JFD, Scavani, Stig, Biga, Brent Crystals, Lit Romney, Prince Ali, and Sam rounding out the grid. So this is going to be an exciting Monaco Grand Prix. Let's see what time we're actually going to get cracking.
And just a reminder to all the drivers that are listening to the stream, do not ready up after you choose your race strategy. We want to give everybody a few minutes to relax, grab some popcorn, get in there, maybe grab a spare wing, throw it on the back of a car, and we're gonna rock this after a few minutes. Papa's got to eat some ribs too.
8:30 start time, it looks like. So we have 5 minutes. So I will return in just a moment.
I'll hold down the fort. I'm gonna actually text my wife right now and ask her to bring a plate of ribs in. Wow, this is exciting, boys and girls. I worked a 12-hour shift today, and all I could think about the whole time was actually this race, and it was stressing me out. Just in general, thinking about it, because I was trying to run some 50% trials of my own with the Merc on Grand Prix mode, and I could get to about lap 9, but I just couldn't seem to keep the car under control. You know, with full damage here, and I mean 100 AI is ruthless. Is absolutely ruthless. With full damage here, if you so much as even touch any wall, you're gonna lose that wing. You're gonna have to come in. I mean, I've got a racing app on my iPad which tells me in a percentage how much damage I've taken. It doesn't give me a color. It gives me a percentage. And if I so much as touch a wall, it'll do about 4%. So I'll go, my front wing will go down to about 96%. And here, you know, I mean, it's not going to be uncommon. It's not going to be uncommon to see. Oh no! Oh no! Somebody started the session. Oh boy, that's not good. We got Puff Digital left. Prince Ali has left the session. Arbega has left the session as well, boys and girls. It looks like we're gonna have to. It looks like we're gonna have to restart this race. Caddy, help me. I'm going down with the ship here. We're gonna have to get in contact with the General League discussion. Okay, I'm gonna take a picture here. And post it in the group chat. And I'm hoping that we can just put the people in their order. I don't know how that goes. Okay, hold on, everybody. We have a delicious plate of ribs, and also we're gonna have to restart a new session. Oh, we're just gonna play by ear here. There was somebody started the race. Thanks, babe. No, that's okay. Oh, this looks so good. Thank you so much. Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Thanks, babe. My beautiful wife, everybody, just brought me some ravioli and ribs. Caddy Damas is not in the house anymore. I'm just wondering to myself what we're gonna do here. I think I have to jump into a new game here. Uh-oh, boys and girls. Who made the boo-boo?
I got disconnected from the session.
Right after I let everybody know not to.
Somebody hit
So we're
start.
just gonna Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, perfect, right?
Yeah.
You think everybody would know by now, eh?
Noobs.
Noobs. And you know what? I was trying to hold down the fort with all the technical difficulties and a plate of ribs.
Oh, there you go. Get your hands full, literally. Oh, we're back up and running. We'll
Yeah.
stare. We'll stare at the screen for a moment.
So are we still in the group chat? I mean, are we still in the stream?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, we're still good. It was showing the you've been disconnected thing for a minute, and I came back in.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we're back up and running. Sitting here,
worried. I was
looking at the
scared.
lobby screen.
I was trying to keep everybody entertained here.
Oh, I'm sure you're doing a fine job. You're an entertaining guy, Chicken.
What's scary? I think Costco's an American thing too, right?
Yeah, we don't have anywhere I live, but there's some like
Oh.
a little ways away.
Have you ever bought pre-made ribs? Like
I have not.
pre-cooked ribs?
Only from like a barbecue place.
Oh, you mean like pre-cooked as in like going there to eat?
Yeah.
And dining in?
Yeah. Or taking them home.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, we got a bunch of really good barbecue places down where I live. There's one like literally like half a mile down the road.
Whereabouts do you live, Caddy?
It's called St. Simon's Island, Georgia.
Oh, Georgia, absolutely.
Yep. Nice little slice of paradise.
You're a sweetheart, eh? Because you're from Georgia.
Well, I'm from New York originally, so I'm kind of an ass.
A little rough around the edges.
Yeah.
Like Doth. Doth was sending videos of him at a New Yorker house show. And I was like, oh my god.
Not quite that rough, probably.
No doubt. You can't hear me eating, can you?
I could hear the plate hitting, or like a plate in the background, but that's it.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, would you just let me know?
Raw
It'd be very
ribs, they're delicious. I'm guessing they're just setting the grid here. We hopefully should be getting started soon. So who's your prediction for the race here? Who do we like? Do you think Doth is going to take it down?
Well,
From pole
look, it's
position?
anybody's game. I was saying to the chat before, you can lose your wing at the drop of a hat. I don't know. You can lose it at any point in time here. Right?
Oh, yeah.
You touch the wall, that's your wing. But the great thing is, you don't really lose a tremendous amount of pace if you get a little wing damage. So
A little, yes, but a lot, then you're going to have issues.
Oh yeah, always for sure with a lot, right? But it's anybody's race. I'm proud of Doth for making that stand, getting in first place in the qualifying session, and then so being able to start with fresh air. That's pretty much your race, so long as you don't make any horrendous mistakes and you don't lose your wing, right?
Yeah.
But, again, pretty crazy around here. What do you think? What are you thinking these days?
I think it's going to come down to who can keep it clean, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
I kind of like Doth's chances as well. Especially being out in front, if he can get off the grid and keep his lead going into turn one, I think he's got a good chance to just kind of hold that lead. But it's just, this track is about minimizing mistakes.
You don't have to be super fast. You don't have to be the fastest driver.
Nope.
You just have to be clean.
Yeah, one little lapse in concentration, and that's going to be all she wrote. It's just really easy to lose a wheel.
39 laps. 39 laps of pain and terror.
Yeah.
Nightmares. Gonna haunt your dreams. Every turn. We got 19 turns of nightmare.
Yep. It's like Jeremy Clarkson said in that Top Gear episode where they drove the hot hatches around this track. Like, you're just on it on this track. Like, there's no spot to really let up. Maybe that pit straight, you can kind of take a breath, but the rest of the track, you're just hanging on for dear life and trying to hit your braking points and your turning points and catch the corners clean. And then some of the bumps around the track, like when you go through Casino, if you're on the left side of that track, that bump can really send you offline. So it's going to be interesting. Hopefully there'll be no
Yeah,
carnage
absolutely.
going into turn one.
Yeah, and I mean, right after Casino there, like just like you said, you got to brake perfectly into 5. The hairpin has to go well, or else somebody can pass you there. But look, if anybody tries to pass you into 6, you're basically going to have to just shut her down
Yeah.
and let them pass, or else
Yeah.
somebody is losing a wing.
I really don't think we're going to be seeing a lot of side-by-side action going into some of these corners tonight, because it's just basically impossible to race side by side. There's barely enough room for one car around some of these corners, much less two. So we'll see if anybody makes any perhaps strategic gambles with a pit strategy, or maybe some bold moves going into some corners, try to catch somebody that's really not paying attention. But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well, do you think this is going to be even a track in a few years? Like, how long do you think Monaco is going to last? Because it's just such a ridiculous. It's more of a spectacle. It's not even a race.
It really is, yeah. I mean, I kind of agree. It's not exactly the most exciting race of the season to watch. I mean, I think you're kind of watching more for the possible carnage. A lot of times, just because one,
Unfortunately, it's true. But I
I
love
mean,
these boys.
but just one little mistake can really, create a chain reaction.
What's that
So,
song by Guns N' Roses? The Civil War, right?
yeah.
I don't need your Civil War. It's going to be Civil War out there. I'm talking. We got Americans on Americans. We got Canadians on Canadians. We got a couple of Europeans in there. I'm sure. I know Hotspurs. He's
RC and Janet, they're
RC,
Canadian, or not Canadian, but they're European.
Irish.
And, yeah. Um,
I'm Canadian, but I'm not.
yeah, you're
I
Canadian.
will be Thursday. Tune in. This is exciting. I'm excited for these boys.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I know. I'm almost relieved that I'm just commentating right now. I mean, even though there's even a certain aspect of stress there. Like I gotta sympathize. You gotta sympathize with people, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think actually people I sympathize with are the people that are in the middle of the pack, because so much can happen in a turn one. I think being in the middle of the pack is probably one of the most dangerous places to be.
What do you think 10th place is losing for time on the start on the first turn? They got to be 8 seconds behind the lead after the first turn.
Yeah, I mean, just the way the track is, you're going to lose a lot of time right there.
Well, hopefully we don't see any beefs. I get how people can be frustrated, and this is definitely one of those tracks where you can, your frustration really can get the best of you. But you just got to hunker down and try and put in clean laps. I mean, I used to be a machinist, and I would always make mistakes because I was working too hard and going too fast. And my boss would always say to me, first you get good, then you get fast, and that absolutely applies here. So just relax, take your time, set some decent pace, and when you think you have it, when you think you're comfortable, then start to push a little bit. Just make it through the first corner.
Slow is fast, fast is smooth.
Yeah, exactly.
Caddy Thomas, wise words of wisdom.
Oh, you're a saint. You're a saint. We're gonna dedicate one of these turns for you. It's actually gonna be instead of the wall of champions after pool, it's gonna be Caddy's wall. That's what it's gonna be. So we're gonna see how many. Unfortunately, Caddy's gonna claim a few people.
I mean, judging by the qualifying session, I'd say that's definitely a
You're
good
greedy.
probability.
You love wings. You want all the wings. Give me your
Wings are delicious.
Wings are delicious, and they're also highly necessary when it comes to the downforce for F1 cars. But
I had
also,
many
more importantly,
many
delicious.
wings yesterday watching the Super Bowl.
I killed all of the chickens.
Yeah. The buffaloes in America have no more wings.
Did you go to Buffalo Wild Wings for the game?
No.
What did you think of the game?
Oh, I mean, I thought it was a pretty good game. I had a feeling Kansas City was going to win, just the way that they played all year. So it wasn't bad.
You know what I was thinking today was that wiener, Mahonis. He's 24 and he's got a Super Bowl under his belt. And you know what I told my buddy today? I had the most debt I ever had in my life at 24, and I didn't even have a degree or anything.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and he's been MVP, so I mean.
What else do you need at 24? I mean, shit. He needs to start like running marathons or something, dude. You did it in football. Let's get him in an F1 car.
All right, I think we're finally getting people readying up, and it looks like we're going to get ready to get started here. The formation lap, we'll run down the grid one more time since it's been a minute. On pole, we have the Ferrari of Doth Thou Hoist. In second, we have Sir Harry Hotspur. In third, we have Dizig. What happened to Beck? Why is he all the way down to 12th? Did he have a penalty we missed?
Huh. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Janet in fourth in the Toro Rosso. RC in fifth in the McLaren. Zamaglis lining up in sixth in the other Toro Rosso. Puff Digital in seventh. Gruesome in the Haas in eighth. Camden Luca in ninth. And Fuzz in 10th. And then outside the top 10 we have JFD and then Beck and his teammate Scavani. Stig in the Renault in 14th. Biga in 15th in the Red Bull. Brent Crystals lining up in 16th. Ryan in 17th in the Haas. Lit Romney in 18th in the Mercedes, followed by his teammate Prince Ali, and then Sam in the Williams, rounding out the grid. Who's your dark horse? I mean, we've both talked about how we like Doth, but who do you think outside of Doth might have a very good chance to win this race?
Ooh, my dark horse? I'm going to say it. Camden Luca. I mean, I know he is just I know he's a reserve, but from what you said and from what we were seeing, he was pushing it, and I mean, like, if he can keep that pace up without losing that wing, I mean. But also, my darker horse is Fuzz. I'd love for Fuzz to take it. I mean, he's been pretty consistent, trying to not make any mistakes this year, but, we all know, I don't want to say it, I'm going to be that guy. All the cars are pulling up now. We're going to let the grid take place, and Gaddy's going to walk us through the first corner here, but my dark horse is Fuzz.
All right. I kind of like Puff Digital. I think, somebody outside, back there in the top middle of the pack. I like Puff. You also have to watch out for RC. He's been showing a lot of pace this year. Why is the broadcast cam showing me from so far away? Thank you very much. There we go. As we have 5 red lights, and we are getting ready to get started here at the Monaco Grand Prix. It looks like everybody got away well. Harry challenging Doth into the first corner, but I think Doth is going to have the inside line, and it looks like he's going to take it. Going side by side up the hill. Harry may have the inside line. He gets a little loose, though. But it is Doth leading him down into Casino. Really no major changes in the grid order through the first corner. I didn't really see anybody going very backwards, so good clean first corner by everyone as they head down the hill and into the hairpin.
There's a little carnage there into
as now we do have a yellow flag back there. I see, looks like Beck going backwards, and we have a VSC. Okay, so that took about, 6 corners?
Gruesome car? Brent Crystals and gruesome car.
Wow.
I think Brent Crystal's got a severe penalty warning, or 5 seconds rather.
Wow. So that didn't take long for our first VSC.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate to everybody that when the VSC's out, maintain your delta, do not pass. Just maintain the delta, and then if you have an actual safety car, the leader of the pack will drop back midway through the third sector to let the safety car close, and then they can take off. So everybody needs to just watch their spacing.
Doth almost lost the back end coming around the final corner.
Ooh, Doth.
Through Anthony Nose.
Oh, we have
a little bit of carnage there in the background as I see Biga is going backwards in a hurry. What happened to Biga back there?
Buzz, Sam.
Oh, Biga in the pits. Wow, early pit stops. Wonder if that's for wing damage or what, but they are Fuzz. Oh, Fuzz losing some time in the pits as well. So all those guys gonna have some work to do.
Absolutely. That's that first lap carnage. You know, I'm very excited for these boys and these girls that they made it through the first lap. So I mean, we only 4 victims, 4 wings so far. We're gonna see a lot
That's
more,
not
but that's
bad.
fantastic.
You know, I mean, at this rate, we'll go through you know, about 156 of them before the race is out. But you know, hopefully teams came prepared.
Dude, what a savage stat. That's true. Yeah, exactly.
That's what I was always joke when I raced at Monaco. Like, hope you brought enough wings with you, because I'm gonna need them.
Exactly. Right. We got Doss. That's a 1:14.230. That's pretty good.
He's already got that gap just over a second to Harry. So
yeah, and DRS is in, but not really super useful unless you're.
Oh, you have to be so close coming out of Anthony Nose to be able to get close enough to make a pass going into the turn 1, because
absolutely.
It's not a long enough straight.
Man, we got 3/10 between 7, 8, 9. Oof! Come on, boys.
They go down into the hairpin, just nose to tail.
I think Puck just touched Zemo. If I'm not mistaken, I think he just touched Zemo.
That's illegal in most areas.
Let's see if Puck is going to jail.
You'd be put on a registry for that. No big moves being made right now into any of the corners from what I've seen. Nobody even kind of trying to make a lunge. Everybody's just kind of settling in, it looks like.
Our big guy has to put in some work. He is 13 seconds off of Prince, which would be the pace for everybody else. And Beck, Fuzz, and Lit. I mean, it's going to be a good race. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we're going to see some action there, but unfortunately, those guys are back down to the end of the pack.
Those guys are really going to need a safety car. Yeah, it's easy to do on this track as well. I mean, even though you're not going very fast around that last corner, it's just that pit lane is right there.
Absolutely.
I mean, not quite like Italy last week, where you know it's a lot easier to speed into the pit lane, but this one.
Oh yeah, that was
definitely
egregious.
Beck sets the fastest lap.
Champions. Absolutely. Oh, Beck. Hot and sexy. Oh, RC7 really pushing it to the limit there through the tunnel. Attaboy.
He has Jennett right behind him for company, so this could be a good battle between third, fourth, and fifth.
Tell you what.
Yeah, just nobody really making any moves right now. Puff Digital picks up a 3-second warning. That did not take long.
Multiple warnings, 3-second penalty. Yeah, and I think he got wing damage. Maybe it was our bigger that was in the carnage. Already chopped off 2 seconds between him and Prince. That's pretty good.
Yeah, he's closing that gap, but he's got to watch out behind him because Beck is also closing up on him. Looks like Lit Romney and Brent Crystals are both out on the hards. I wonder if they can make those last all the way to the end.
He made a few mistakes.
Interesting to see. Looks like Lit Romney and Brent Crystals at the back. I wonder if they could make those last all the way to the end of the race. They could be in to make up some positions. Fuzz sets the fastest lap, 1:13.6. But at the front here, it is Doth who's extended his gap.
D-Zig.
Yep, he looks like he is making a move. Oh, a little bit of contact causes a little chain reaction. Everybody had to slow up there, and that allows everybody to close up.
That's always a tough place to pass. I mean, if somebody does... Oh!
RC's trying for a move going into Rascas, but I don't think he was close enough there.
The back. Harry's in on the softs. I guess it is lap 6. That's a bold move, Cotton. He's going to hard, I bet.
We'll have to wait and see. I mean, I don't think tire wear is too big of an issue here at this track.
Going on to the medians.
From what I remember.
And the front wing. He must have got the wing damage.
Yep.
Down 13.
Like I said, I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of front wings changed.
33 laps on the mediums. That is, oh my goodness. Definitely he's going to be a burrito at the end of the race.
But now all that is now you have the two Ferraris at the front, and Diesig, if he chooses, could play blocker in a way and keep everybody behind.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Doss's lead is 5.7 seconds right now, so...
Yeah, you know what? That's a little bit of team spirit there. You might be communicating over the radio, letting him know, hey, like... I mean, if you can catch me, great. Maybe we can discuss that at this point, but... hold up, RC7, Ginnett, Zemo, they're all right there. Just keep those guys behind us and we can take a team win.
Yep. Be good points for Ferrari. They can hold these positions. Maybe they'll actually work together like the real Ferrari drivers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I think I want to be on the Charles Leclerc end of Ferrari right now because he's so young and cute.
Oh yeah, I mean I don't think there's a doubt he's essentially the 8 driver at this point. Oh, RC picks a 3-second penalty, but he is really looks like he is getting antsy to try to get by Diesig in front of him.
I don't blame him. They're both on 6ers, 6 laps. Oh, Fuzz picks up 3. Oh, 3.
Ooh, we have a yellow flag somewhere. Not exactly sure. Oh, we have a safety car out. Okay.
What happened?
Not really sure why. I didn't see anybody retire, but the safety car is out. I've heard this is a big... as Stig picks up a drive-through penalty. I've heard this is a big issue with this last update, that it is causing a lot of safety cars. But let's see if anybody perhaps comes in for into the pits during the safety car.
Yeah, it's a good
move. I have a feeling probably Doth will probably come in, try to take advantage of it. And yes, indeed, he is coming into the pits. Will Doth come into the pits? Will they do the Ferrari double stack? He is. The question is, will he lose any time?
Traffic in my house here.
Oh, and he is going to lose some time just due to how long they take. So I have a feeling RC and perhaps Ginnett are going to both jump Diesig. He may lose a few positions here in the pits.
Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, it's tight in there, folks.
It is. People are just getting held up left, right. So in a way that worked out for Diesig because he is able to keep his second place. Camden Luca jumps up to third. So there's your dark horse right there.
Wow,
Williams.
Camden, thanks for making me look good.
Yeah.
I just put my sunglasses on. This is great. This is crazy. It's hot out here.
Oh, Puff Digital, another 3-second penalty. What is going on here?
Hards. Some people are gambling on the mediums. What do you think? We basically have the same tire strategy for everybody here. Hards or mediums?
Hards or mediums? I mean, I kind of like the mediums. I mean, if you can make them last, I just, those hards just are not fast. So
once you start sliding on those mediums, you're looking at like 98, 102 degrees, 108 through the corner, right? They're hot.
Yeah.
They're hot.
It's going to be very interesting. So,
well, I like the mediums too, honestly. I'm a gambler, and basically Monaco's economy is gambling. Oh, jeez.
But I mean, really, who this really doesn't benefit is Doth, because I mean he had a 6-second lead at the front, so I mean this kind of bunches that field back up. I mean, it is going to help some of the guys in the back that made early pit stops, perhaps. Although it looks like Bigga, Fuzz, and Beck all came back into the pits for a fresh set of hards. So only a few guys out there on the mediums right now.
Yeah, the field seems in its place. We got Sam's up 5 positions. Prince is up 5 positions. Stig up 4. Ryan up 5. I mean, Camden's up 6. I mean, that's.
I mean, Stig is a guy too. You could watch. Stig could easily pick up some positions, especially at the end of the race, because he just does not get penalties. He's just consistent and smooth, and he's a guy who could find himself picking up some free positions.
Yeah, he's up 4. I mean, the sky's the limit if you can just keep it clean and keep that wing under control. For sure. We got Doth here still behind the safety car. Look at that Merc. What do you think? Are you a Mercedes guy? like non F1 car?
Yeah, I mean, they're all right. You know.
Wah, wah. I bet you see a lot of them at the club.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Mercedes, a lot of Porsches, you
A
know, you
lot
see a
of
few
rich white
Ferraris.
dudes with
Yeah, oh
purple
yeah,
noses.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You see some
Hey, can I get you guys a drink? Ah.
pretty good cars around where I work. No shortage of those.
Yeah, no shortage of those. I just actually bought a 2009 GMC Sierra, the work truck model, for
Nice.
9 grand.
Yeah, there's a lot of trucks here too, because it is the South. So it's either like really nice cars or pickup trucks.
Yeah,
Basically.
What are you? Are you like cars or pickups? You a truck
I
guy?
like cars. I got a little Volkswagen GTI.
Oh, I bet it's fast. What year? Oh, Zemo picks up
06.
5. Exceeding track limits. That is super unfortunate. I got one of those the other day too. It stings.
Yep. Nice
What year,
penalties
sorry?
could. It's an 06 2.0 liter, 6-speed
Ooh.
manual.
I bet it hauls ass.
Oh, she quick.
Ooh, she quick. Oh, the safety car's in.
Safety car in this lap. Who will get the best start?
Oh my god, it's gonna be car.
Ooh, it looks like Camden Luca. I don't know if he got a little loose, but it looks like he's getting around Diesig. I don't know if Diesig was just kind of not ready for that safety car to come in, but he lost a quick position there. And Camden Luca is going to start putting some pressure on Doth.
That's the race.
This is a guy you got to watch out for. I've watched him win many races on Sunday nights. He is quick.
Zemo picks up 3. Oh, Harry was a little understeer into Marabot. Got to get used to those tires, folks. Take it easy. Nobody can really pass you, so we just want to relax. You get a new set of tires on. Just feel them out first, get a couple laps under your belt, and then start to push. You know, not too early now. Although, it is nice to pick up a couple extra positions on a safety car. And Camden will be happy to explain how that works.
Yeah. He got fortunate in the pits. I think this is the way people got held up.
Oh,
that's what it looked like.
Harry
with a 3-second.
There.
Oh.
The Novella chicane. That's a 3-second chicane.
Like Doth had a little bit of lockup going into Razkaz.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Camden's got DRS, but it's not going to play huge. I mean, look, the more DRS you have coming down that first straight, or the only straight, Guinnett picks up 3. The more DRS you have, the more speed you pick up. Guess what? You just got to brake earlier.
Yeah.
Into DeVoe. I mean, it's just. Oh my goodness, we have a safety car.
So we're 11 laps in. We've had 2 VSCs and 1 safety car. So, you know.
I think I'm gonna have to just add you to my Scrabble league.
Yeah, I mean,
we're gonna have to start playing online here, man. This is ridiculous with these safety cars.
Yeah, it's oh, and the VSC has ended as quickly as it started, so that was quick, at least.
Perfect,
but
right?
yeah, I think we've already seen more VSCs and safety cars in this race than we did in the first 3.
Ooh. Oh, I bet that was a warning right there for sure. Canada, that was tight. I mean, if that wasn't a warning.
Yeah, it was awfully close. Yeah,
for sure.
Watching this battle between these two. Now it'll be interesting to see how Doth will handle having some pressure behind. Oh, Zamoglis retiring from the session. See if we can get to the back and perhaps see where we lost.
He lost him. It into Novella.
Was it down in the Novella chicane?
It was coming out of Novella, actually.
Oh.
Into the wall.
Trying to get on board here with Beck to see if we can see the stricken car. Yes, indeed. There it is over on the right side. But yet that doesn't bring out a safety car. That's interesting. You know.
I don't know what's going on here. Safety cars. These stewards need to get the virtual stewards need to get their shit hit together.
Yeah.
Gruesome. 6/10 behind JFG. It's interesting to see if he can make a move there. He actually started in 8th. Different.
I mean, those gaps just like, you know, they come down and then they go right back up. And just no one. I think the closer you get, you know, it's just going to get that dirty air. Ooh, looked like Doth probably picked up a warning on that one. Like
Zig, pick up 3. Lit, pick up 3. Caddy, pick up 3.
I know. Clean up aisle 3.
Clean up aisle 3.
I mean, jeez. Need to hire an accountant just to keep track of all these penalties going on right now. I mean.
Oh my goodness. Diesig is going to catch him. A little wheel spin there. He's got pace. He's got pace, but if he's not careful, RC is going to come sniffing.
Well, RC, I think, is going to have to worry about Ginnet behind him right now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Ginnet, I mean, what else is there to say about Ginnet except for pace? I mean, this guy's got pace.
Yep. I didn't go with the reverse tire strategy this time.
He's such a contrarian, that guy.
He is.
Oh, nice. He's good, man. He's good. You know what? Maybe a good strategy to keep the tire temperature down will be to shift up early. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely prevent that wheel spin coming out of these slow speed corners. You know, short shift up a gear. It's just, you know, you watch these battles and these guys just, you know, they get close. Watching this battle between Camden and Doth, Camden will get within, you know, about 5/10, and then he just has to back off.
I'm going to be real with you. Doth has more pace through the third sector.
Oh,
Camden's
absolutely,
got
yeah.
pace in the first, for sure.
I wonder if that comes down to perhaps their difference in car setups.
That's true. That's true. A little less wing, a little more wing. I don't know about you, but I think somewhere around the 11-10 mark for wings. What do you think?
Oh yeah,
It's got to be pretty tight.
Yeah. You know, you're going through so many corners on this track, and you know, having a lot of wing is crucial.
Ryan on Scavney, can he do it? No, he'll have to wait another lap.
Watching this battle between Ginnet and RC right now. See if Ginnet can perhaps get close enough to make a move. And they got to worry about Puff Digital, who's right behind them as well.
Puff he's an opportunist, man. He's a, you know what I mean? Like, he's like a hyena, right? And people in front of him are fighting. He's going to come in there after and scavenge.
Oh, yeah.
That picks up 5 and also
retires from the session. Oh, that is unfortunate. Saw a brief yellow flag in Sector 3, so that must have been what that was for. Ooh. So not exactly the full-time debut he was looking for, as he was
Ryan,
in the championship fight.
He's going to be a good addition. Yeah,
he will.
Back 9,000 last session. Ryan is pretty good at taking care of his tires. I haven't had much experience watching Scavney, but it's going to be interesting to see if he can hold off the Ryan master, the zookeeper himself, for too long here. Ginnet, right behind RC. What do you make of this battle? Do you think there's a possibility of Ginnet to get past RC?
I think he almost has to wait for a mistake unless he wants to force a move. You know, because it's just, you know, this track is just not conducive for overtaking. So it's just so difficult to find an opportunity to make a move on somebody unless they leave the door wide open going into a corner.
Yeah, right.
And even then, you have to hope that
it's like slightly cracked.
Yeah, a half car length. You know, it's close enough.
Yeah, exactly. Close enough. Fuck it.
Yep, making a move. But you know, I mean, it's just so hard to overtake on this track. That's why, you know, track position is so important here.
About 7 laps on most people's tires. 11 laps, or 13 laps on Sam's. 11 laps on Brent Crystal's, but he does have a wallop of penalties. Maybe 15 seconds.
Yeah, he does have quite a few at the moment. I'm watching this battle between Ryan and Scavney for the last points position. This Ryan gets close, but he's just not close enough to make a move into any of these corners.
Not much, right? There's not much you can do.
No, I mean, even with the DRS, it's just not. You don't get close enough to make a move going down into turn 1. You know, like you said in qualifying, your best chance for a move is probably going down to the Nouvelle Chicane, where we saw Diesig try to make that move on Harry, and it just didn't work.
That didn't go well. No, the door was closed.
Yeah.
Harry's spurs were hot. You're not getting past Diesig.
Ryan got right up on the back of Scavney.
RC just touched the wall through the RC just touched the wall through the tunnel. I mean, it's not for the faint of heart, everybody. You gotta ride the left side, and you gotta hit that peak perfect, because there is RC
and he is his. Some wing goes flying over Ginnet's car. It's caught a nice onboard of that. That carbon fiber come flying, so you gotta wonder Now what's going to happen is RC going to come into the pits. No, he's going to stay out right now, but
Pretty savage.
it does definitely missing his right end plate. Zenith
for sure.
is going to have to try to take advantage of this. He's got to know he has damage. He is all over the back of him.
He's coming for that Husky chocolate, and he's not leaving till it's all gone.
He is hungry.
And I am not, as I am.
Oh, as Puff went into the wall behind him.
Oh,
and Puff lost his front right end plate, so perhaps now Gruesome can get involved in this battle as well. I saw that in the background following this battle between RC and Zenith. Puff looked like he had a little bit of oversteer and snapped into the wall. We haven't seen anybody lose a tire doing that yet, but it's only a matter of time at this rate. My prediction of 156 front wings could be pretty accurate by the time this race is done.
Well, definitely, if not 156 front wings, 156 end plates are going to meet their doom today. I'm talking carbon fiber all over the place.
You know, it almost looks like now that I'm watching Zenith, he is missing his front left end plate. So, all of these guys have a little bit of damage. Except for Gruesome does not look like he does. So, this could be a very interesting battle here between 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. You gotta wonder too. I mean, you know, if they start holding each other up, this could bring JFD into the fight as well.
Yeah, JFD's fast. He's very fast, and he will pass you. He will take advantage of you. Don't let the pink fool you, folks.
Yeah.
And Harry too, with his teammate right behind him. I mean, frick. You know, they could basically reach out and give each other a high five. There's not that much space here.
Oh, look at Gruesome. Almost thought about making a move into the hairpin. I think he thought better of it in the end.
Tough. Guys, change your wings.
Yeah, I mean JFD has now closed out that gap. He's under a second now. Fuzz, fastest lap.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, back down in there in 17th. That is not good enough for an extra point.
Nice. I will personally send Fuzz a thank you card and a jar of pickles if he can get in the top 5.
One jar of pickles coming your way. Are they going to be dills? Slices? Spears?
Crunchums.
Crunchums.
Raspberry flavored.
I don't know how I feel about raspberry flavored pickles.
Oh, wow. You know, it's not overwhelming. Like, there's obviously more pickle in there than there is raspberry, but...
Where is this conversation turned?
It's turning into the hairpin, following on board with Dizeg. He is losing a lot of time to Camden, and of course Camden is 6/10 behind Dot in that
battle for the lead.
That patented Camden dark horse style he has here. Yeah, battle for the lead, no doubt. But Dot is just iron sharp today.
I'll tell you, Gruesome is really looking racy here behind Puff. It looks like he's just trying to find a way through. He may line up a move going down into the Nouvelle Chicane. Not quite close enough, though. He's going to have to watch out because now JFD has joined this fight. And
maybe try to force an error.
Yeah.
That's all you can do, right?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, you know, just kind of positioning your car in their mirror, you know, is enough to make somebody make a mistake in front of you.
Shiver in their pants.
Yep. I got a feeling a lot of things are happening in people's pants tonight as they race around this track.
Oh my God! Every front wing is crapping their pants without a doubt. Brent Crystal's. We got our big. I was looking at Brent Crystal's wing here, and maybe gonna make a move. Oh, probably a little wheel spin. He's really close here coming down the main straight.
He is coming out of Anthony Nose. He's gonna be able to get close enough to make a move. No, he is not.
Brent just shuts the door.
Yeah, I mean, it's just not a long enough straight for anybody to, you know, get enough overspeed to make them move. I mean, it's almost like DRS is completely wasted on this track. It's like it really does not do anything in terms of giving you
picking
enough.
Up 10.
That's a harsh penalty from the stewards right there. They must not be having a good day. But hey, the good news is we have gone like 9 laps now without a safety car or a VSC, so we have that going for us, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe 18 laps left. Like, this is insane. I mean, those safety cars really extend the life of these races. Ooh, Ginnett. I'm on board with Ginnett, and he's going wide to try and get an awesome exit on RC, but RC's not fooled by anybody. Did you see that? I think Sam.
I did not. I was back there with, but yeah, I do see Sam as DNF'd. I've been just riding on board here with Gruesome as he just kind of keeps trying to put pressure on Puff in front of him. This battle for what is now 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th with JFD involved. All these guys
his
too.
Car making funny noises for you?
Who's that?
Gruesome. Is his car making weird noises?
No, sounds like a car.
Oh, you see, on my, this is neither here nor there, but on my feed, it seems like his car is permanently max revving. But I know that's
It does that once in a while. Yeah, where it's just like, yeah, no matter what gear he's in, he's at max revs.
Yeah, crazy.
I've
right?
had that glitch happen, spectating before.
Good.
Yeah, it's you know.
God, Ginnett coming out of turn 11 there, the Nouvelle Chicane, taking the absolute maximum amount of space. I'm just so impressed with some of this driving.
You know, watch that. You know, Ginnett seems to be. Ooh, it looked like Puff almost went into the back of Ginnett there, but I'm gonna say Ginnett looks like he's picking up a lot of time on RC going through the swimming pool section. Watching, he just had a nice overhead shot of that battle, and he really closed up to the McLaren.
Yeah.
He is
Gruesome
really
right
looking racy.
Arbeega 3 seconds.
He just can't get close enough, and RC
No.
is just parking that car in the middle of the track.
Of course not. Yeah, exactly. I mean, the pride of Ireland here, other than, you know what I'm trying to say. You know, it's tough out there for these guys. It really is.
I mean, just a train of cars that nobody can find a way through. Now, Doth has extended that gap at the front. Now it's 2.2 seconds. The Camden has lost some time. You got to wonder, will those medium tires hold up to the end of the race, or will these guys on the hards? Oh, Ginnett picks up a 3-second penalty.
God dang it.
You got to wonder if maybe the hard tire runners near the end of the race. Oh, Ginnett into the wall a few times there, and there goes the rest of the wing. And yeah, he has no front wing at all, so he is going to have to come into the pits, and that is going to cost him dearly.
On the softs. Get on him. Right onto those softs, and speeding in the pit lane to boot. This is
gone from bad to worse for Ginnett there. That is unfortunate.
All those people in the stands there get a look at the shame rolling through the pit lane right now, unfortunately. I think
we do have a yellow flag in Sector 1. I think that was... Not sure what that was for. Interesting. It's gone now.
Yeah, trying to figure out. Can't seem to get
perhaps maybe a car just getting out of the way.
I don't think we've seen any blue flags yet.
I don't believe so. I'm trying to figure out on the
Really
track
shaken up
map.
here.
I think, yeah, because Lit Romney would be the first car at the back of the grid. He is going up the hill right now, going towards Casino Square. So
Prince Ali up 8 positions.
he needs to get up one more position if he wants to get into the points.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Puff has had enough of those medium tires. He is coming into the pits. That promotes Gruesome up a position.
Once you lose that wing, folks, whatever side you lose that wing on, it's going to be power slide city. So you're looking at wildly accelerated tire wear. Yeah,
and plus, you know, at some point you have to kind of make a decision as to how much time the front wing is costing you versus how much time you could save by getting it changed and going faster.
Absolutely.
It's a tough decision to make because you don't want to make that pit stop and lose the track position, but sometimes it is just a necessity.
Absolutely, it is. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It comes up behind Ginnett. A tough spot to be in, nonetheless. I mean, if I'm Puff, I'm hunkering down, setting those decent laps, following Ginnett, and just trying not to lose my wing. That's it. Or lose my cool, for that matter. Gruesome car still putting the heat on RC7. Yikes, this guy's just a horror movie show here. The werewolf from Werewolf in London. Some call him. Jack.
Ow.
Is that you? His car's still doing that thing, and I'm telling you, it's driving me nuts.
I know, it really trips me out whenever you get that glitch.
It's crazy. Never heard an engine last so long at a max rev. DZ keeping us cool. DZ's just going to pick up a cool third place here, and I'm excited for him. He knows he can't catch Camden unless Camden makes a horrendous mistake. RC is going to have a really tough time putting out 15 seconds in the next 14 laps.
With a missing piece of wing.
Is he? Oh.
Yeah, RC is. I believe so. I believe he's missing like the front right end plate.
I'm trying to get it.
Oh, Gruesome trying to make a move going into the tunnel. I know the camera angle won't stay on the front of the car long enough, but I believe it was his front right end plate that's gone.
Yeah. JFD just waiting for some madness to unfold so he can just slurp it up.
Yep. Get 2 free positions.
2 free positions. That would be a devastating incident report if JFD picked up 2, because I know it would be some heat between RC7 and Gruesome. And I think Gruesome's a reserve, so like for sure take it east.
Take it east out there. Take it east.
Take it east.
There's just nobody can get close enough to really make a move. You know, Gruesome tried a slight move in the tunnel, but it just didn't work out. Trying to see if he can find a way by, but it's just not there right now, and all this is doing is burning up those medium tires.
Camden right? The Camden's right on the tail of Doth, and I believe... Well, he's not right on the tail. He's a couple car lengths back. We got 2.7 seconds. Doth is just going to run away with this if he can just hold on. Hold on! You deserve it! I think he deserves it. I mean, he's been grinding out here.
Yeah, he has. Looks like Gruesome thinking about another move. But RC just defending well, just placing that car in the right spots.
JFD just went into the back of Gruesome. Maybe a small, tiny bump.
Just a small little tap. It was just a love tap, just to let him know he's there.
Hey, I'm here.
You know.
And you're mine.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes that's a little offside, but JFD's a regular. I think I'd like to think he knows what he's doing. Gruesome's caught in the middle of 2 full-seated drivers. Oh my God, I can't even keep count of them. Brent and Ginnett.
Yeah, I know.
3 each. Bazinga, bazow, bow. It's like a comic book, like an old Marvel show. Pow! Zing! Yeah.
The old Batman show.
5, 3. D-Zig, my man. What do we got here? JFD still a half second behind Gruesome. Fuzz, it's not too bad. I think he actually just picked up a position.
Yeah, Jinden had to go back into the pits, so Fuzz promoted up into 13th.
Oh my God, how many sets of tires does Taro have on hand? He's actually taking them from a teammate because he is retired. Pretty illegal, I'd say, but when in Rome or in Monaco.
Smuggler's isn't racing anymore. I'll just use these.
Yeah, exactly. Ryan up 9 positions. He's doing so well. And Prince Ali, too, in the points now. I'm blown away. Up 9 positions.
And he does have Puff Digital right behind him. And actually it looks like... Oh, as you say that, he spins out of the Nouvelle Chicane and then just shows up in the middle of the track.
Oh, my goodness. Ah, well,
that is unfortunate. You
gave
him the commentator's curse there. I know that curse all too well. You know, you start rooting for somebody, you're like, oh yeah, look, he's up 8 positions. Let's ride on board, and boom.
He picked up 3 there too.
Yeah.
Just, you know, add insult to injury.
Yep. Stuck the knife in, then they twisted it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Camden looks like he might have made a few mistakes here. He's now actually a second and a little over his the last couple.
Yeah, he's 3.7 now. Brent Crystal's retiring from the session.
It makes sense. I mean, he probably has 4.5 minutes of penalties, and You know, just not his race today, so I can see why he just retires. Go into the pits, retire, lick your wounds.
Come back to fight another day.
Come back
Yeah, I
to
mean,
fight another
honestly,
day.
like, you know, I love Monaco as a track to look at, but it's just not my favorite to race,
No. Harry Hotspur.
especially on a controller. Like, this track on a controller will just wear your thumb out, you know.
Yeah, I mean, that's the last thing you need is to have that thumb all worn out. You're trying to go to work, and I don't know what you're going to do, but usually not having your thumb's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Are you excited for gruesome 2/10 behind RC? Are you excited for Singapore?
Yeah, I mean, it's similar to Monaco in a lot of ways,
Yeah.
but does have a lot more passing opportunities at least. But, you know,
Another tight track.
yeah, another track with no room for forgiveness with all the barriers.
Just
And,
really
you know,
beating up the drivers, eh?
yeah, you know, they
What track are you partial to?
um,
What would you like to see if you could? Any track.
I don't know, I always like Monza is one of my favorite tracks to actually race.
Yeah.
Just the high
Yeah.
speed nature of it. I do
Right,
enjoy
different.
Spa.
Spa's great. Spa's
That's
great.
another track.
One of the best tracks. Some classic Spa.
Yeah.
From Spa to Francorchamps. They used to just there would be no televised racing from Spa, you know, through the forest to Francorchamps, I think, to the bus stop chicane. So they actually would just hope that their favorite driver came back up because usually they would die in a fiery ball of magnesium, or you know, they have to wait to see that they did pass.
Yeah. One track I wish they would bring back, start racing it again, is the Nürburgring GP circuit.
That's a great track. It's one of the best tracks.
I love racing on that track on Gran Turismo. It's quite fun.
It's fantastic. It really is. It really is. You know, that last chicane. Oh, Ryan goes slow into the hairpin, rubs that front right end plate into the wall. Actually, doesn't pick up any damage, which I'm pretty surprised. But he did take that a little bit. You know, at 31 laps out of 39, you got to think they're probably getting pretty tired, eh?
Yeah, I mean the mental concentration it takes to race this track. You know, it's just oh my goodness, my heart just stopped for a second because Stig picked up a 3-second penalty. Oh my God! I think that's probably the first time in recorded history that man's picked up a penalty.
Somebody get the defib and emerge down to Caddy's place because Stig picked up 3.
Ooh, heart palpitations happening right now.
3 is basically no mistake. You got to hand it to the guy. To only have picked up 3 is like Jesus.
This battle, like, Gruesome is still looking for a way by RC here.
Good for him for not being a total dingus and just going full send, and showing us some reserve here. Like he's shown that he has some patience because if you can't pass, you can't pass.
Yeah, I mean, if the move's not there, you know, unless you're Daniel Ricciardo, you know, sometimes you just gotta lick the stamp and send it. You know?
Lick the stamp and send it, and by sending it, Puff Digital is now in 10th. He is in the points.
He has picked up a
Let's
point.
see if he can pick up Scabney.
Yeah, he's got to make up 8 seconds and not too many laps.
Yeah.
As Gruesome just picked up a 3-second penalty, and Stig is retired from the session.
Oh my goots! Oh my goots and dogs! What happened?
That is unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed.
Maybe he was just so devastated he picked up 3. That
He couldn't even handle it. I couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle it.
Well, your heart was just about to go out. I'm so surprised. Stig, I'm on your side, buddy.
We were all pulling for you, Stig. We show no favoritism, but you know.
Back up to 11. It's if Prince had not made that mistake, and I think actually Puff tried to come in and pass him, and then Prince had to defend with everything he was worth, and that's what messed him up there. Actually, Puff picks up 3. Speaking of Puff.
Gruesome just still cannot find. I mean, this is the closest battle on track, and he just cannot find a way by. What this has done, though, like now you have Harry, who's just behind JFD, and Ryan as well. So, I mean, if there's a mistake or somebody tries a move and there's a little bit of carnage, people could be picking up a few positions here. They're close enough to capitalize.
We got here for tires. Man, 24 laps on tires. And Gruesom's on mediums, RC's on hards. That's probably why Gruesome can't find a way through. RC with a great strategy on it. Oh, a little bit of wheel spin there. And a lockup.
That gap at the front still 4 seconds. So, Doff controlling the pace up at the front of the race. Gruesome and still just looking for a move, but RC's forcing him to go around the long way. Ooh, and he gets a little bit of wheel spin. JFD not close enough to capitalize, though.
RC into the wall. Gruesome with the wheel spin. Yeah, it's just tight. It's just tight. Ryan, 3/10 behind Sir Harry, not giving him any room to breathe. Attaboy, Ryan. Both great drivers.
So basically, we have a Haas sandwich with a Force India filling here, or excuse me, a Racing Point filling. It's like a pink. It's like a pink Oreo right now. It's like a double stuffed pink Oreo. Is what we have.
I'm excited. Who's gonna win, the shell or the filling?
I mean, I'm always partial to the filling myself, but you know.
Me too.
I just happened to notice that.
For snack day, my boss actually brought in President's Choice, which is like a name brand, not like a not name brand Oreo.
Oh, like an off-brand, a Foreo.
Yeah, he got about 200 for like $7, is what he was saying.
Jesus.
And there was so many of them that I just started taking them, licking the filling, and throwing them out. And he was pretty offended. I said, "Hey man, you're gonna buy 200 Oreos. Nobody's gonna eat it."
Yeah.
Anyway, you know, just a little bit of...
Did he bring in some milk at least, or what? I mean, you know.
No, he didn't bring any milk, actually.
Oh, well, that's just disappointing.
Well, I like goat milk. At like 9% fat, it's not really a hot topic for a lot of people. Ryan, sliding into the hairpin, almost taking that front wing and trading a little paint there. But yeah, goat milk, the way to go, folks. Get that fat in you. Come on, what are you doing here? What games are we playing here?
Bulk up.
Yeah, bulk up and sack up. Don't be ridiculous.
The top half of the filling looks like he was thinking about making a move on Gruesome, but
he's
decided
literally
against
been
it.
thinking for 30 laps. I'm tired of the thinking. Oh, he just about lost her into the pool. These tires are getting a little...
Yeah, you got to figure tires are getting a little old, and just the concentration it's taking these drivers to race around here is probably...
I can't even concentrate.
Yeah,
I'm
commentating, and I can't even concentrate.
Man, we got like 4/10. 4th position through 8th position coming into Massenet. Coming out of Casino. Let's see some action, folks. The time is nigh.
The time is nigh.
Is it nigh or now? Nigh.
No, it's nigh.
I think nigh, right?
I believe you're right. This battle, though, I mean, just these guys, RC is just...
He's the conductor.
He is just focused right ahead, just running his race.
Yeah, he didn't even have a mirror, actually. He actually tossed out that mirror at the beginning. He doesn't even know who's behind him.
He pulled a Leclerc and just, like, throw it behind him. Remember when he did that at Japan when it went flying off the car? Almost hit Lewis Hamilton.
Well, if anything that hit Lewis is good with me. I mean, get off the podium. Nobody cares about you anymore. We're done.
Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. Hashtag blessed to have the best car in F1. But also, he is very fast. I will give him that.
He is quite good. He does a lot of complaining.
Absolutely. I mean, is there ever a race that he runs where his tires aren't the most miserable thing he's ever had? My tires, I can't drive like this.
I mean, you gotta... Actually, this is... Like, what we're watching right now is very reminiscent of the real-life Monaco Grand Prix this year. I mean, with what Lewis did on those tires this year. I think he was on a set of mediums and had Verstappen just all over him on those hards. You know? Oh, as Janet
Yeah.
retires from the session, that is going to be all she wrote. And we have a safety car with 3.5 laps to go. That could shake things up. As Camden Luca dives into the pits, he goes for a fresh set of tires. Will Dizek go into the pits? Where will Camden Luca come out? This could...
What I mean, Doth is just going to stay out.
Doth is going to stay out. Oh, Camden Luca, I think, was serving a penalty as well. He served a penalty in there. It's going to lose him a position, but that will clear the penalty, though. He's going to come out ahead of RC. But I don't know if he's going to have enough. I don't think he's going to be able to get by these guys.
No, of course not.
We could take a quick look here while we're under safety car to see make sure Doth or Doth does not have any penalties. Well done. Dizig does have a penalty. It doesn't say how much. I'm guessing a 3-second penalty.
Probably. Yeah, I think he picked up 3.
Yeah, I believe Camden was serving. He had a 5-second penalty, so I believe it looked like he was serving that in the pits.
I wonder what that was for. Probably for being a badass. I mean, I think that's an illegal penalty to give.
And RC comes into the pits. That gets him all the way down to 10th.
Oh, bold. That is.
Gotta wonder about. I mean, whether these guys are just scrubbing some penalties. Safety car coming in this lap, so.
And nobody's caught up.
But we do have the lapped car of Biga in between both the Ferraris right now. That is, I mean, even though it's ghosted, that definitely we've talked about this before. That ghost car can just cause enough.
Yeah. And it got a great exit.
Oh, Camden, he's going to make that same move he did after the safety car ended last time around Dizig. And back up into second, and now he's going to try to chase Doth down with 2 laps on these fresh, soft tires. He may do it. He is quick right now.
Oh, my God.
Don't go anywhere, folks, because this race is not over.
Oh, my God. Then our biggest ghost up front just being ruthless. That was a good choice by Camden. I'm blown away.
Yeah, that was, the strategy. It looks like it could pay off.
Well, I think Doth takes first place anyway, even if Camden passes. Like, it's just a reserve, right? So.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're in a little respect in the league if you get that win.
Oh my God!
Looks like he may be lining up a move. Doth squeezes him just a little.
And
Doth has to be careful though, because he does have 2 warnings. It Camden gets a great drive coming out of the chicane.
No.
And he got that move done. And that is him up into first place. So that bold strategy call to go onto the fresh set of soft tires at the end looks like it is going to pay off. That was a bold strategy.
Wow, I can't believe that. I am a little gutted for Doth. I'm going to be honest with you. Like a little bit.
Yeah, he had led the majority of this race, pretty much all this race. I'm not sure if there's a lap he hadn't led up until the one that mattered the most.
Yeah, exactly. Does Camden have any penalties?
He had a 5-second penalty, but I believe he served it during the pit stop because this car was stationary when he drove into the pits. I was on board with him, so
wow.
I think he's scrubbed the penalty. Even if he hasn't, he's almost got a 5-second gap.
He is already show you what softs can do against 31-lap mediums.
Yeah, I mean, that was a bold strategy call with that late safety car, and it looks like it could possibly pay off. And like you said, he is a reserve driver, so, essentially Doth will end up getting the win, but, it's got to feel good for Camden to come in as a reserve here and show what he's made of. Like I said, I watched him do this many a time on Sunday nights, and Camden Luca crossing the line to take home the win. Doth looks like he will be coming home in second. Dizig should cross the line in third, so some good constructors points for Ferrari. Yeah, Gruesome going to cross the line in fourth. Good job done. JFD in fifth. Looks like Sir Harry Hotspur will cross the line in sixth, perhaps. Ryan might have something to say about that. Well, Ryan does pick up the position based on penalties. And Harry promoted all the way down to 8th as Scavney comes home 7th in the Toro Rosso. RC in 9th in the McLaren, and Puff Digital in 10th. Fuzz just outside the points in 11th. So
it's a tough race.
It was.
Really
I mean, you know, there wasn't a whole lot of passing, but the passes we saw, especially by Camden Luca, he made some great moves going into some of the corners. So
I gotta say, I made the dark horse prediction rather spot on, but
yeah, that was a good call there,
I wanted
Chicken.
Doff to win. I'm gonna be honest. I wanted Doff to win. I mean, this is coming from the heart, my man. I mean, and he did take the W.
You know, he led, what, 37 and a half laps?
God,
a little bit more,
so
37 and 2/3, but it was the lap
Safety
that mattered
car.
the most at the end.
The
You know?
dirty safety car, eh?
Yeah,
What do you think
I
of
mean,
that? Shut him off.
you know, it creates things like that, though. You know, in a way. So
really
you know, you could debate it back and forth, but it creates some interesting strategies. And I mean, Camden, you know, played it perfectly. Went onto those softs and just. I mean, he made that same move on Dizig twice after both safety cars on coming out of Anthony Nose.
So is that Dizig not paying attention, or is that Camden just ultra on it?
I
mean,
think he was just on it. I'm not really sure. I think maybe the first car, Dizig, was a little caught off guard, but that second one, I think, had to do with the tires more than anything. Right at the end, it's a fresh set of softs. But that has been the Monaco Grand Prix. Camden Luca in the Williams taking home the win. Doth in the Ferrari coming home in second, followed by his teammate Dizig in third. Gruesome in the Haas in fourth. JFD in the Racing Point coming home in fifth. Ryan in the other Haas in sixth. Scanv in the Alpha in seventh. Sir Harry Hotspur in the Racing Point in eighth. RC in the McLaren in ninth. And Puff Digital in the Red Bull rounding out the top 10. And then Prince Ali, Fuzz, and Biga, followed by Lit Romney in through 14th, and then Janet Stig, Brent Crystal, Sam Beck, and Zamoglis were our non-finishers. It has been a pretty exciting Monaco Grand Prix here, so we'll have to wait and see what's going to happen next week. You never know. So
or on Thursday.
Or on Thursday, yeah. Have to watch the Monaco Grand Prix Thursday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Tier 2. You can watch Chicken do some racing.
Chicken do some race.
Chicken race. It's the chicken race.
Do some race analysis.
Yep, exactly.
And then Sunday we have the maybe potential social, the EU League. Looking to have some of the EU drivers race there at a little more reasonable time. But thanks for having me on again today, Caddy. I had a great time.
Man. Absolutely. Always a pleasure to have you here. So
it's always a freaking riot here, buddy. I'm going to tell you honestly. And then just one note to everybody on the way out: do yourself a favor and drink a glass of 9% goat milk tonight. You will sleep great.
That is it. Electric Chicken, sponsored by Goat Milk.
Okay.
The theories are accurate. So I've been Caddy Damas, along with Electric Chicken. Join us next Monday at 8 p.m. But don't forget Thursday, 8 p.m. Tier 2. Watch Chicken do some racing. So we will see everyone next week.
Good night. Good night.